Guess what?
In 1789, King Frederick of Prussia was quoted to having said, "A dog is a man's best friend." Centuries have passed since he coined this phrase, and oh yes, has his words been proven right by our special connection with dogs over and over and over. According to an article published in an academic journal called Psychogeriatrics, pet therapy is efficient in improving depressive symptoms and cognitive function in residents of long term facilities with mental illness. So, cases were required to hold, stroke, walk, and talk as well as play with animals under the supervision of dog educators. Conversely, there was a control group of subjects who were allowed to see the animals coming into the nursing home but were not allowed to interact with them. The dogs were three golden retrievers and a pinscher. What I liked in this article is this quote: "Our findings showed that pet therapy improved depressive symptoms in residents in a long term care facility by 50%." I am pretty sure that you've heard about a hormone called as oxytocin. Oxytocin is being described as the love hormone or even the most amazing molecule in the world because of its involvement in social interactions, stress relief, and feelings of connectedness with other people. Now, spending time petting dogs and gazing into their eyes, like we would do with our children or friends, increase blood levels of oxytocin, indicating a positive experience for both. There are several published articles on this interaction and the release of oxytocin. One of the papers published findings that support the existence of an interspecies oxytocin mediated positive loop modulated by gazing, which may have supported the co-evolution of the dog-human bonding. Ever noticed your dog just turn its ears towards any sound in the room? That's because dogs' ears are made up of 18 muscles when compared to humans who only have 6. These extra muscles mean that dogs have greater control over how the ears can move and can point them towards the sound source. While humans can only move their ears slightly, we generally move our head towards the source of the sound to hear better. Now, in addition, the ears or the shape of ears of some dog breeds are designed to better amplify sounds. Just like when humans or we hold our hands behind our ears to hear something better. In addition to moving the ears and the shape of the ears, the frequency at which dogs hear sounds are different from us. Humans hear between the frequencies of 20 Hz and 20,000 Hz, with 2000 Hz being the level we hear best. Dogs can't hear quite as low as we can. Their range begins at around 40 Hz, but dogs can hear up to 60,000 Hz. A dog's best hearing occurs at 8,000 Hz. Ours is 2000 hertz. That is why dog whistles, which we can't hear, are designed to have a very high frequency. Now, guess what? Apparently, Paul McCartney recorded a very high whistle sound in a song A Day in the Life so that his pet dog would be able to hear it. I'm sure you heard about Saint Bernards. Saint Bernards have been used for years as mountain rescue dogs. The most famous Saint Bernard is a dog called Barry. Barry was a dog of a breed which was later called the Saint Bernard, who worked as a mountain rescue dog in Switzerland and Italy for the Great Saint Bernard Hospice. He has been credited with saving more than 40 lives during his lifetime. Do you ever wonder if your furry heartthrobs, watching TV with you or browsing through a family album with you, see colors the same way that you do? Well, dogs see a different portion of the visible spectrum of light. So dogs have two types of color photoreception or cone cells on their retinas that recognize short and medium to long wavelengths of light, corresponding to bluish hues, that's short wavelength, and red yellow ones, which are long wavelengths. So they see the world probably in shades of yellow and blue. That does not mean less or more, it just means different. So, do they enjoy the pictures and the movies that you're watching on TV? Absolutely yes. The colors may look different, but they still enjoy it. Guess what? Sirens make dogs howl. Of course, it should be at the right frequency. It probably sounds like a member of the pack trying to communicate, and so the howling will begin. Howling is used for long distance communications, and the sound travels farther or further than a bark. Why does my dog bark? Well, it's communication. If your dog is not barking at you, trying to tell you to give him or her a piece of that chicken that you're eating, she or he barks to say that there is something strange happening around you and that you should be alert. Perhaps a stranger or a burglar. Some dogs, like my fearless eldest girl, are generally silent. She does not waste that much energy barking. She will attack in case there is a threat. Guess what? In a survey, 33% of dog owners admitted to chatting over the telephone with their dogs. Some even stated that they left voicemail messages for their pets while they were away. This is so heartwarming. Have you watched a movie called Beethoven? I have. There are 6 films created in the Beethoven series. It's about a story of a dog who was named after the musical composer. The dog who played the family's pet was actually called Beethoven in real life. Guess what? The global dog population is estimated to be 900 million, of which around 20% are regarded as owned pets. Human canine bonding is a relationship between dogs and humans. This bond can be traced back at least 15,000 years to a dog who was found buried with 2 humans.